It's the Check-In TV.
Every time that I fuck her, I gotta duck and hit the track.
Last night I seen demons while I'm on a Percocet. I've been going hard, but it ain't seem like it's working yet. I'm the type of nigga to get up and go get a check. Oh yeah, it's for the rest. Cause I remember when niggas ain't even see me, dawg. Left me with no choice, feeling like my back against the wall. Put that on everything, me, my kids, we gonna ball. Grandma told me as a man, you gotta stand tall. You gotta stand tall. As a man, you...
Alright, yo, it's Check-In TV. So let the people know who we here with.
Yo, with Everyday Sunny, man. Mr. Hammer Time himself. Mr. Move That Pack. Got the tape from Sunny. You know what I mean? I don't know how you want to put it. Big Everyday, you heard?
So let the people know where you're from.
I'm originally from New Jersey. All over New Jersey, you know what I mean? So I really don't have a set state. I'm just the Garden State himself. You know what I mean? My dudes moved every time the rent was due, so you know. Didn't know everywhere. But I'm originally from Jersey, but I reside in Atlanta now.
How long you been here?
I've been here since 2017. And then I did a year in prison. I just came home, been home almost 6 months now.
So is it okay, like, can you tell us about your upbringing? Like, where you went to school, parents and stuff?
Shit, I went to school in Elizabeth for like, you know, first up, from like kindergarten to like 2nd grade, I went to school in the Hillside. And then majority of my elementary was like in Elizabeth, New Jersey. And then I went to high school in Trenton, New Jersey, and Roselle, New Jersey. So, you know, I've been a little bit over everywhere.
So, can you tell us how long you've been making music?
Since 2019.
Like, would you say you taking it serious?
Yeah, I take everything I do serious. My name on it, I'm taking it serious. I don't really do nothing too much to play around with. That ain't what I do. I don't got time to waste or money to spend on unnecessary bullshit. So if I'm doing it and I'm spending money on it, I'm taking that shit to the grave. That's how serious I'm taking it.
Alright. So we know like Atlanta's like a hot music scene right now. Where do you feel like your music falls in place at? Like you feel like the radios could pick up your music?
Yeah, of course. Definitely. Especially the single I got out now, Hammer Time. That shit don't make it play anywhere. You know what I mean? You could, you know what I mean? It's like a trap pop record. You know what I mean? But I got shit from the heart, shit from the trap. I got a lot of different shit. But right now I'm pushing to the Hammer Time, and I feel like it could fall into like a little pop. You know what I mean? Club scene. You know what I mean? Trap. But the radio is definitely a radio smash. Commercial type shit, yeah.
So, have you had any obstacles during your music career?
Oh yeah, a lot. Still hurdling the motherfuckers. That shit. We still ain't got a major deal or a major distribution or any type of investment. You know what I mean? Yet to push it over to the top or at least to the next level of music. You feel me? But it's still obstacles you gotta hurdle. So it's been plenty.
Okay, so tell us, what's your creative process like these days when you're in the studio?
My mood, you know what I mean? Really, you know what I mean? I don't really, when I go to the studio, I really just reflect from like the day and maybe the past month, not really so deep into, you know what I mean, my history. You know what I mean? Now people like make music to up through their history or what they passed or what they had going on. Like when I get in the studio, depending on what's going on at the time, that's how I come up with most of my songs. It may be some shit in my music that's like probably reflect on the past, but really everything be current in my newer music. You know what I mean? So my creative process is be like basically what's going on right now, how I'm feeling, or what type of mission I'm on. So it's like, or what category I'm trying to aim for, more so as a job and not creating, like freely making music. You know what I mean? Nah. At this point, I make targeted music. Like, oh, I need a trap song in my catalog, or I need something that's gonna rock in the strip club, or you know what I mean? I target categories when I get in the studio. I go through what I got, and you know what I mean? And then I'm okay, I need this for the catalog. You get what I'm saying? So like, and then I reflect on, okay, what have I done in this category? You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, people live life like a bucket list. So I go by what mood and what's going on, like what's current. You feel me? What I feel like I need. Because I can create music freely, but when you create music freely, it more so be for yourself. You know what I mean? A lot of people like music for yourself, but now it's a business. You know what I mean? I'm really trying to transition to. I'm trying to get paid off music. So I just literally, when I go to the studio, I target categories and I create from there. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, we need some hood shit. Oh yeah, nah, we need some shit for the women. You feel me? Oh nah, we need some drip shit. You feel me? So it's like whatever mood I'm in, and I just target that and try to create from that. Sometimes you veer off and you might come up with a pain or a sad song, but you can compare, and that's just something to put on the album. It's nothing to put out. So really, when I hit the studio, I really be trying to shoot for a single every time I hit the studio. I don't know if that's people's process now, you feel me? But I think people aim to shoot for a single to drop. You know what I mean?
So how do you define your sound?
My what?
Your sound.
My sound?
Yeah.
It's different, but it's like a mixture of up north and down south. You know what I mean? Little hood, little fly. You know what I mean? So it's like you ain't gonna hear it. When you hear it, you gonna know it's me. You get what I'm saying? Therefore, when people can always like, man, he sound like Future, or man, he sound like Lil Baby, or he sound like, you know what I mean? Therefore, when you hear my music, you just know it's me. That's why I think it's kind of like harder for me to get on a little bit, because it's so much my sound that, you know what I mean, it really takes a different demographic or whatever. It takes more to reach people, because normally you'll get somebody that sounds just like the next nigga, and it's easier to pass on, like, you know what I mean? And niggas go be nosy, like, oh yeah, like the new dude with Pop and the other dude, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, and to me, he don't sound like Pop.
Nah.
You feel me? He raps slow, but Pop still sped it up, and it's just a little bit more deeper too. I don't know if he purposely doing that, but when I first heard the song that they comparing, I'm like, that don't sound like Pop. Yeah, he got the deep voice, but you know, Pop sounded like 50. And he also sounded like Troy Ave, and he also sounded, I mean, so it's just like, depending on the engineer for real, but the dudes they compare don't sound like that nigga, so it's really hard to distinguish my sound, that you can't compare it. You know what I mean?
So tell us more about some of the music you put out.
Well, I put out my first album before I went to prison called Put That On Me. You know what I mean? That's on all streaming platforms. And then while I was in prison, I was still releasing music. So you just really type in my name, and all my music that I have done, you know what I mean, is on there. But when it comes to my music, like my albums is like how I got it planned in my head. I go like that. Like my first one was Put That On Me. You know what I mean? So this one is something to prove. You feel what I'm saying? Just, you know what I mean? I put it on me that, you know what I mean, that I'm gonna do this shit, like I'm putting the bag on me, like, you feel me? So that content of that album is Put That On Me. Now I'm fresh home from prison, you feel what I'm saying? Now I'm back on the same grind, so it's like now I got something to prove. I gotta prove to the people, I gotta prove to myself, you feel what I'm saying, that I belong and this I need to be there, you feel what I'm saying? So that's what this album is coming up about. So the first single off that album is Hammer Time, I mean, which got everybody's attention right now.
One of my favorites though is Karma.
That's the intro to my first album. You
Karma,
feel me? Yeah, that's a lot of people's favorite, you feel me? Yeah, you feel me? Cause you know at that time, nigga, it was like I'm doing good, but you know what I mean, it's always some bullshit. And then I might have did some bullshit, so it was like it felt like karma coming for me. You know what I mean? That's a good one. So I know you tuned in.
Yeah.
That's really my first. That's the intro. Like that, it come and start the whole. Put that on me. So it already set the tone to the album. You already know what you finna get. So I think my fans know like, okay, from Hammer Time, then what they gonna get. So this album gonna be a little bit more up tempo. Like, you know what I mean? We finna snap.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like,
So, who's some of the engineers or producers you working with? Well, I seen Trauma Tone. He gonna be working on
he the executive producer to this album, Something to Prove, Trauma. You feel me? But you know, always and always gonna have T Woods with me. You feel what I'm saying? T Woods. You feel me? My nigga Clico, he been doing a lot of the mixing. He way in Jersey, so I'll be sending it off to him. Even my little brother Bully, he done did some of my production too. You feel me? But mainly the beats be Trauma Tone for this album. I got a couple other cats. Trauma it don't all have to be Trauma Tone beats.
Yeah.
But right now he just got my sound, you feel me? I've been getting other beats from other cats, you feel me? And they just not catching from me, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I be telling them, send them beats, but I want you to send me some hard shit. Treat me like it's the star you know I'm gonna be. I want the best, you feel what I'm saying? Don't give me the second best and you saving them for little baby, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You saving them for them, you know what I mean? Help me get you there. Give me the best shit. They gonna see it, you know what I mean? So, you know.
So, tell us about some collabs that you've done or future collabs you plan on doing.
Shit, well, you know, right now I got a song out with One Way, you know, Stand Tall, and the video at like 15K. Basically, when I do my collabs, bro, it be based off like relationship, you feel me? Because, you know, when you charging people for some shit that you trying to make it, it's like, you want the person to match your momentum, you know what I mean? So I'm nigga tell you a price, but tell somebody else a different price, you feel what I'm saying? So I basically just work with people who fuck with me and who I feel like fit for my song, you feel what I'm saying? Not everybody fit to do music with you. Like he good at, he fire, you think his music fire, but how would I sound with his music? Even though sometimes you can create some shit and make it dope, but it'd be like, I'm more so when it comes to my collabs, like I just want everything to flow. So when I shoot the video and get out everything just flow. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta keep it like that. And I don't be really fucking with too many people, you know what I mean? So it's like, if then you don't know a different stranger if you send in music through email, so if you can't pull up the vibe and then I hop on it, it'd be really pointless to do a feature, you know what I mean? So the people that y'all do see that's gonna be on my album, I got a couple features on there right now. I got my nigga Honcho, he from Jersey. I got my nigga Bless McFly, he from Jersey. I got my dog, the General, Gore, he from Jersey. You feel me? You know what I mean? And I got my nigga Dice Money for sure. He from Jersey. You feel what I'm saying? So it's already, I'm mixing my Jersey. I'm trying to bring my Jersey people down here to get involved with the South. You feel me? But then I got Coco Vango on my joint. You know what I mean? We got a new joint.
This the Check-In TV.
Hey Lash Babes, this is your CEO Cabrella coming through with a new lash line. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know I be having the long lashes and the short lashes. Well, I'm coming through with a better pick of long lashes and short lashes. So if you see mine, these are a little bit short / a little dramatic because they flip up in a little curl. And you can also purchase one of our lash adhesive glues. And it comes with a lip gloss as well. And it comes with a lash wand as well. And if you purchase the lashes, the wand, the lip gloss, and the tweezers, it's only $20. Follow us at The Lavish Collection on Instagram. Thank you.
Check, that's in the cut. Then I got my dog Cap One, you feel me? OG, you feel me? And this shit, they'll be the change, you feel me? And I'm looking forward to working with other people too that, you know what I mean, that come through and get a cut and we supposed to work, but you know, you know what I mean? We're gonna get it in, we're gonna get it in, you feel what I'm saying? As far as future features, bro, that's gonna be on like based on who rocking with me. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to just give anybody my money. You feel what I'm saying? I'm willing to pay for a big feature. You know what I mean? Because I know it'll probably help me, and I know how I'm going to work the feature. I'm not just going to get a feature and just expect it to do it by itself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I got this person on there. That shit should just automatically I'm famous. Nah, I'm gonna spend my money. I'm gonna work it, even if they don't work it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to at least get some bookings off that shit. You know what I mean? So it's like I want to be able to get a big feature, but make sure it's worth it. I don't want to feel like I took an L, even though I got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how you just go buy some, and after you finally buy it, and then you go put it on, you just feel like you took an L.
Yeah,
Like, damn. Fuck, man, I just wanted this shit. So I don't, you know what I mean, when it comes to that shit, I don't want to feel like, when I feel like I could put that same amount of money in me and move further. If I feel like, but if I'm gonna put that money into you, I want you to help me go further too. Like, help me get a shortcut. If they ain't give me no shortcut, I'm in the same position. It's like, damn, bro.
No purpose for pain.
I hustled for this shit, nigga. I worked for that shit. You go pick that shit up at a back end. You feel me?
That's a fact.
I know you was in my shoes before. You know what I mean? So when it comes to them features, you know, I just try to pick them wisely. Really don't be trying to be too worried about it. I try to really make it happen on my own. You know what I mean? Basically, I feel like asking a person for a feature is like asking for a favor or a handout or, you know what I mean? Or ooh, you feel me? And if that person really don't fuck with you, what makes you think, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to pay graciously for that motherfucker. So it's like, man, if I gotta pay for that bitch, these niggas be wanting 15, 20, like, that's house money, like, you feel me? That's car money. That's, you know what I mean? I could go get me a nice little V crib, you know what I mean? Piece, something. You feel me? I'm finna give it to you one handout. And you just put 8 bars on my shit and I can't get a post. I can't even get a post cut in their head, so I could imagine
how it be with the music.
I could imagine if I can't get a post when I'm cutting your shit. I can imagine if I pay you and don't get a post. That's wow. You feel me? So, you know, I try to stay away from getting my feelings hurt because I be around them and I know the vibes. So when I get around, you know what I mean, big people, I don't even mention my music. You see my page, you know what I do. So, you know, if you wanted to introduce me to it, you tell me like, oh yeah, you going crazy, bro. I see you working, you know what I mean? You know it. You see how, I mean, so it's like, a blind man could tell you, Sonny doing music. You know what I mean?
No father had to be the man, never took a stand, or told on another man. On my knees in the dark praying God won't strike me dead. But it really don't matter cause I'm on my own. All alone, Henny in my hand cause my heart cold, almost sold my soul. You ever been so broke you stole from your man just to buy a meal? I can't stop taking pills, having cold sweats in my dreams, chasing 100 mils. Man, this life shit getting real.
Yours, what you telling?
This the Check-In TV.
I gotta duck and hit the track.